Hunter x Hunter. Um, just got to share that because I'm live now. Uh, let's see what chapter 393 is about. Last time we left off, the chapter was dope. And I forgot exactly who it was, but somebody shared maybe Amadou maybe like shared like Nen like information like chart and like all that stuff. It was like super cool. It was super cool. So I talked about that in the second kind of half of last week's stream. So it was just fire. Like it was like super great. It was interesting to see, how some Ned users, have a natural affinity to a particular category, right? Like they have a category, but they have the ability to be really, really great at another category. Doesn't mean that that's their main category. It just means that like they just it's almost like they're like a kind of like someone who just has a knack for something else. Like there are people, like prodigies who just if they're really good at math, sometimes they just have a knack for like organizing certain things. Or people like certain athletes might have a knack for like if they're really good at one particular sport, they're like a sports prodigy or something, they might have a knack for another something else that deals with like their body and flexibility or whatever. All right, what's going on, Abdul? What's up? So let's just kind of get into the chapter, just because I want to get a little bit. It's late. It's 7:06 p.m. where I'm at, but I want to get I want to get some cleaning. I want to get a little bit of cleaning done. Before my wife gets home, before we hang out and just chill and relax, and we chill with the cats and go to bed and everything like that. So, and also I just wanted I wanted to read the chapter, so I want to do it now so that I could think about the chapter, be kind of hyped like going into dishwashing and stuff like that. Anywho, let's get into the chapter. All right, last we left off, this fanboy, this Phantom Troop fanboy was like talking to him, like doing a lot. The absolute most, talking about, I'm gonna change your wiki page because y'all ain't really like that. So that kind of made me like giggle quite a bit. He was just really going out of he was just out of pocket in a lot of ways, but he's a fanatic, so like in every sense of the word. So that was funny. And we got to see Hisoka, so that was like enough said. All right, let me change the size for this so I can read it properly. Okay. Whoa there. Just a second. I don't plan to pick a fight with y'all. Yo, Nobunaga pulled out the blade. He's like, you're talking too much. I'm about to kill you right now. Like it's over. It's over for you. I was thinking we can work together. First, we crush the other mafia. It's the bro. Stop talking. Get out of there. Cause you already know Nobunaga. What's it called when you draw it from your sheath, like in the yai right? It's like when you like shoo, and then put it back in the sheath like super quick. This is all to go after Char. Next we go after Shiyu, and then finally the royal family. Once we exterminate the Kakin royals, we take over the ship, go back to our world, and go on a rampage. Let's destroy the world together. Oh, Lord. He dead. Woo! Who we knew? It's over. No. Oh my God. I told you. I was like, he's talking too much. Nobunaga already drew the blade out. The katana was already out. It was a wrap. Already it was a wrap. Especially because I feel like if it was a Nen user that was really experienced, right, and like understood battles and stuff like that, one, he wouldn't have revealed like his motivations, all this other stuff. He wouldn't have said nothing, right? Kept that ability to himself for the most part. But he was sloppy, right? He's a sloppy assassin. He's all over the place, very flamboyant in a certain way and like expressing his abilities and his prowess and whatever. He's just doing too much. And now he dead. Now he dead. All right. Okay. Boom. I don't understand a word you're saying. About the warehouse. If you did that without wanting to pick a fight, then you're just an idiot. If you're going to talk about destroying the world, then I'll destroy you. Okay. Ooh. Hey, we're back. Nobunaga himself opened the door for me. This is so I love this guy. He's such a fan. But also he's not dumb, right? He's not trying to pick a fight with like the Phantom Troop and be a fan. Where are our underlings? He killed them all. I'll explain. Yeah. What's this? We found the guy who killed the guards in the warehouse, and this is his head. It's been decided. We'll crush the Highly ourselves. Yeah. We'll crush the Highly ourselves. I'm surprised they killed him. I thought it would have been a cool ability for Colo to have. Yeah, you know, I feel like right now the Phantom Troop is kind of in a space where, you know, they're still doing their own thing. Amadou, like they're still doing their own thing, you know, and they're kind of like, but at the same time, they're a little disorganized, right? Like they've split up. They're, you know, some of them over here, some of them are on this other part of the floor. Like Franklin's by himself chilling, sitting in a lunchroom. Like it's just, I don't know if like getting abilities for Chrollo is like a priority at all, right? Like it's not a priority at all. They're just kind of like, all right, we got to kill Hisoka, like, you know. And once they do that, then maybe they'll be like, all right, well, you know, we'll find some abilities, you know, Chrollo will get some abilities, stuff like that. But I think right now it's there. If Chrollo was there, he would have taken his ability. But I think it wouldn't have been useful because they would have had to kill him anyways, and then the ability would have went away from his book. But you know, if the Nen is strong enough, then it would have stayed. But I feel like that's a rare thing. Like I feel like if that happened again, it wouldn't be something that like Togashi would write. Like he wouldn't write like another person who died and then his ability stayed in Chrollo's book. I feel like when the leader of like Meteor City, like when he died, like that was like his ability was like there was like such a intense devotion to Meteor City and to protecting those people and like those citizens, inhabitants, right? Like there was a certain kind of devotion there, and that was very different than this dude who's like a fanatic and was just kind of like all over the place. Yeah, I think if he asked, they probably would have. But I don't think this one would have worked out. I feel like even if they tried, he would have the family would have killed him anyways. The mafia would have killed him anyways. It was fun while it lasted. We're going back to looking for Hisoka. Our interests just happened to align. I know that. But it makes me happy. Tell us, sleeping guy was lucky. Tell us anything on Highly, like where their boss is. We can do that first. We get stuff behind the door. We get stuff behind door on right later. I've decided. I swear I'll get an autograph from each of them. I'll beg the underboss for access to the general store the broker mentioned. Okay, so he's still trying to get that that like autograph signing thing so they can get all the signatures on it, I guess. Losing Luini is a bummer. They were the best way to efficiently hunt for prey from the hideout. Okay, so we got Damon, Construction, level 20, Gelato, Pro Gamer, level 19. Security has gotten stricter. Hunting outside is too dangerous now. Perigord, Investigator's Assistant, level 18. Billy, or Bill. I would assume it's Billy. Arcade Employee, level 20. Hey, what if someone manifests the same ability as Luini? Huh? Definitely not me. I know what I want already. Morena told us there are innate powers you're born with and abilities you're cut out for. Luini was an emitter, right? Then the next emitter will take over. You'd have to get to level 21 first. How are we going to level up now? Look at all those dead bodies. That's crazy. I want to be an emitter, but I can't do this. So why not use an ability we already have? You mean your door? Yeah. Oh, good idea. Volconte, emitter, mercenary transporter, level 26. So he's kind of like generally the strongest out of all these people on this that we see on this page. He's killed quite a few people. Though we'd have to wait until they came to us, or we could invite them. Okay. Hey, is it okay to open the door? Yeah, go ahead. I think I remember this guy's ability. Yeah. I think it's the same guy. We saw him in like chapters, previous chapters where he had like a door ability. Or not. Maybe he's just new, and I'm just like thinking about the guy that they just killed, Dwayne, like the guy they just killed and his ability. But who knows? Who knows? I'll take a look. I'll take a look later. Hey, is it okay to open the door? Yeah, go ahead. Medverde, college student, level 18. Oh no, that's someone else. Sorry. Let me see. Is that him? Let me see. Give me a sec. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Anyone in emitter yet? We seriously need something like a firearm. You two, emitters sure are popular. Yes, me. I want to be an emitter, and I'm going to make a firearm. You didn't get to pick. Can you destroy handcuffs, turn into pigeons? Huh? What's that mean? Pigeons got Pedale, and he was killed. It's a Shiyu underboss's ability. We have to get rid of them first from afar. You can't know until you try, I guess. What do you think, Morena? Nen pigeons versus Nen firearm. Well, I don't know. Experience, technique, total aura, they all affect offense and defense. But ingenuity can make a difference. If one shot isn't enough, create a situation where you can fire more than once. You won't have to be an emitter so long as you can counteract their ability. Adding an ability that lets you find out how many shots it requires could make it fun, like a game. Okay. Wow. Swashi's game master. Okay, if I'm a conjurer, I'll take that last idea. Do you want to know what you are? No, I want it to be a surprise. Hey, wake up. Huh? Lynch? He got you too, huh? Yo, he got knocked out. Oh my god. That dude got knocked out. Hosoka said, I don't got time for y'all. Oh, well, I'm alive. Where'd he go? He was gone when I woke up. That was definitely Hisoka. Did you guys talk after I was knocked out? He was on the way to see a movie. He asked me what I wanted to see. I looked away and he knocked me out. Dude is so fickle. Oh my goodness. We'll have to let Heinrich know right away. He's more dangerous than anyone we've ever met. Okay. So let's see. He's somewhere in the complex. All right. We don't want him to assume this is revenge and resist. You go back. If we split up, he may slip away. We check each room as a group. I'll join Lynch to find the Phantom Troop leader. Sure. You got this? I think if we explain the need for balance and ask for Hyley's annihilation in exchange for Hisoka's whereabouts, they'll take the deal. Right. Okay, so he's just chilling in the movie theater. Ooh, he just sat down right next to Hisoka. Oh, Lord. Hisoka, right? I'll get straight to the point. I have a favor to ask. Until the dispute between Hyley and Sha'ar is over, keep yourself entertained in the Tier 1 recreation area. I also have a room for you in the VVIP area. Why? Sha'ar and the troop have joined forces against Hyley. We Shiyu have also teamed up with Sha'ar to target Hyley. If you pick a fight with the troop now, we would have to consider you an enemy. I don't mind. Chaos doesn't bother me. Which, you know, it's like, y'all trying to make a deal with this dude. He don't care. Like, stop trying to make deals with the dude. Like, it's not that you can't make deals with Hisoka, right? Like Kurapika did that. But in that instance, I think like it's got to be something that like Hisoka is genuinely interested in, or like you have to be someone that he's like, I think I'll keep you alive for now. Like, you know what I mean? Like for his benefit. If you're not someone who he's like, yeah, I think I'm gonna keep you alive, like, you know, and you're trying to make a deal, he's probably just gonna knock you out, he's gonna kill you, whatever, you know, depending on how he feels. Yeah, I'm not surprised, but frankly, we, or rather I don't want to fight you. I know we wouldn't stand a chance against you or the troop. We consider balance to be important, but Hailey is trying to destroy that balance. It's anybody's game, even if we and Shar team up. But the troop can easily wipe them out. Can you wait until then? We have no intention of interfering with your beef with the troop. We have no intention of getting in your way. I don't want to ruin the opportunity to see a showdown between the two greats of our generation up close. Will you do that? Can I ask a question? Yo, Hisoka's so funny. I love Hisoka because every time he gives a response, it's like he's never like, yeah, like he's just having a fun time listening to this dude who he knows he could smoke like almost immediately. You know what I mean? Like it's just funny. It's just funny. He's just like chilling. He's like, yeah. All right. Can I ask a question? What? Who do you think will win? Me or the troop? Sorry, but I'm a Spiders fan. Who's your fave? All of them. I don't dislike honest people. But what? If they pick a fight, I can't refuse. Yes, understood. Heinrich is late. What's he doing? Looks like something happened here. A small incident with Heinrich and a civilian. If he had pressed charges, we could have handed Heinrich to the cops. Wouldn't that get you in trouble? Security protocols and bribes and whatnot. Trying to accuse me of something? Cut the crap and leave. I don't have time for useless small talk either. A corporal like you standing guard all by himself is odd. It's beneath your pay grade. Give me a break. What are you planning with Heinrich? I was going to sell the location of the highly secret hideout to Shiyu's Heinrich. Guess I'll make it into an auction. It better not be bogus. The deal is done once Heinrich comes back with money. You better hurry if you want to place a bid. I won't compete with him. I'll pay the same as Shiyu. We'll tag along when Heinrich arrives. How much? Total is 50 mil, 30 deposit. He'd never agree to that. You bring a paper bag. Hurry. Oh, you bring a paper bag. Hurry. Sir, it's fine. We're all on the same team here. We're going to crush Hailey, and the two families will maintain balance. Some idiot faker has gone rogue. We've got approval from the fourth prince. Let us know if you spot anyone who seems to be in Hailey. We'll pay 5 mil to the finder and his corporal. We'll prepare the prep. All we need you to do is be the eyewitness. That's fantastic. But total annihilation is a must. I'd hate to live in fear of retaliation. Trust me. We'll get every last one of them. A grin as cold as ice. Please don't, Mr. Wang. I heard everyone you smile at dies. Please don't take it the wrong way. Whew. I know it's not a nice rumor. Everyone dies eventually. Right. Oh, they're here. Well, the Shar underboss. Did the corporal give you the story? By and large. That saves time. When your money and Heinrich get here, we can get going. Connolly, Shiyu Lieutenant. Tier 3 first class cabins. In this area, the nouveau riche and all sorts of deplorables can blend in. Here. All first cabins, what? Ooh, tier 3. Okay. All first class cabins are built the same, right? Yes. They said this is the only room without a bathroom wall. Behind it is plumbing space, but the access panel is everywhere. If the wall is there now, there's definitely a hidden room. Tier 3, first class floor plan. Okay, so this is the only one without a bathroom wall. Okay. It's against the outer hull of the ship. So anything could be back there. Go on. They probably won't attack military. Make sure your safety's off just in case. Yes? Open up. This is the Kakian army. We received the tip. We need to search your room. That's fine. Sure. I haven't done anything wrong, so... Open the door and stand back slowly. Stand back slowly. Stand back slowly. Is anyone else in there with you? No, please don't shoot. Hey, get back. Sit down on the bed. Yes. Oof, my knees. Keep your hands up. I know. Okay, let's go. Huh? Oh, there were more of you? You don't look to be military. What? Just that way. Hold on. Okay. Hmm. Oh, there are more of you? You don't look to be military. Anyway, I haven't done anything wrong, so please come in. Where's Corporal Maizan? Maybe the bathroom? Anyway, come on in. Yeah, the ability, it's like a weird, before I read on, it's like a weird, like, probably one of the conditions is that he has to invite the person in for his ability, and then once he invites the person in, he probably has like that's the thing, like they can't enter the room, like they have to be very careful here. So that's my guess. My guess is just like, don't come in, right? It's like when you invite a vampire in, but it's like not the opposite, but maybe like an inverse or something like that, or like a subversion of that trope. Like don't invite like a vampire in, but here it's like, don't come in when invited, right? Boom. The knife at least didn't vanish. Oh, you come over here. I won't miss next time. All right, all right. Anyway, I haven't done anything wrong. So, yeah, he keeps saying like these phrases. I feel like the phrases are part of his ability. But that I think that I'm not so sure about, but I think definitely the invitation thing is like that to me is like definitely a thing. Um, so that's a nice cliffhanger. He's definitely got some ability, and that ability hinges upon like inviting someone into the room, and then once they're in the room, he probably has control over like certain things that happen inside the room. Very interesting. That was a good chapter. I like that. Like again, one thing I like about Togashi, right? And these are just kind of like my initial thoughts. This stream won't be as long as like the other streams, just because I don't think it has to be like an hour or anything like that. And I'll get back to my regularly like scheduled streaming stuff on Sunday. But one thing that I always like about Togashi chapters is that you get some information, right? Especially with this arc, right? Is that you get a nice little bit, right? You get a nice little bit of some action, some battle happens, some fight happens. It ends. It never takes too long. That's what I like about Togashi stuff, right? He never like extends something like longer than it has to be when it comes to like a battle, right? The battles never last like super long or whatever. I love that. All right. Uh, so we can get something in a chapter and also get some information, and the story keeps moving, right? And the story kind of moves forward, right? We didn't need to see Nobunaga do a whole bunch of stuff and like tell us what he was just like, you were in range, right? He was like, you're in range. You're in range. Like the second you stepped out of your little like hiding place, it was a wrap. The second you let me pull out my blade, my katana, it was a wrap, right? Like, and then boom, ended him. Okay. So that's kind of the thing, right? Like, I love that. We got that fairly quickly. We got a little bit of dialogue there. All right. Again, Nobunaga's about that life. And then we get some stuff about like, right, once that happened, he was like, yeah, we're just gonna kill them all. We're just gonna kill the Haile family. Like, whatever. We're gonna end them. That's what we're gonna do. You know what I mean? So that was really cool. And I think also one thing that I really like is we got some stuff with Heinrich, right? And Heinrich wasn't like, oh yeah, I'm an underboss, so I gotta show so that I'm like about that. Like, nah. He went like the second he was like, all right, this is so good. This guy's a real deal. Like, let me not mess around or I'm gonna die. I think that's another thing that I really like about Hunter x Hunter at this point. Like, Nen users are like astutely aware of when they're in certain situations that are not advantageous to them. So when they're in a situation where it's not advantageous, where it's like where they're at a disadvantage, right? Then it's like, all right, I gotta stay alive. My goal is like stay alive. That's my goal, right? So I can live to see another day, right? And especially if you're part of the mafia, right? Like your goal is just like staying alive and like doing stuff for the benefit of the family and things like that. So that's what Heinrich is doing, right? He's doing everything is for like the benefit of the family, right? And he's just trying to stay alive, but also like he knows like no reason to lie here, right? Because it's so like he can tell, like, right. I think generally when Nen users at a certain caliber can kind of tell when you're lying or when you're not being honest. And I feel like Hisoka, Crollo, figures like that are really good about reading people's auras, kind of like that guy. I think that was like one of the Cocking guards, right? Like, sorry, one of the first, one of Benjamin's guards, one of first Prince Benjamin's guards. He was really good about reading the auras of people, of Nen users, and he could tell whether someone was a Nen user or not a Nen user. If someone was like trying to like hide that or something. Let me see. I don't know if you've seen the Crollo and Hisoka theory on Reddit. It's insane. I don't know if it's true, but I wouldn't put it past Togashi. Yeah. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna see what's kind of going on there. Yeah. I'm gonna check that out. Probably during the week, and then I'll probably talk about it next stream. Like again, I'm just trying not to do as many streams like during the week because I don't want to overdo it, and I don't want to like put myself in a situation where I feel overwhelmed. So I'm just kind of trying to do with stream a week, that kind of thing. But I love that, right? So Hisoka's like, I'm just chilling. And I love how, again, Hisoka's the kind of character that generally is not going to be guided by other characters, right? Like he's going to do generally what he wants to do. He's going to kind of set the tone and set the pace for how people move as opposed to the other way around. And if someone is able to set the pace for how Hisoka moves, usually it's because they're fairly powerful or they're like brilliant. They're just like a brilliant person, like Crollo or Netero or someone like that, right? So I really enjoy the chapter. I also like this guy, right? This is like a very classic, like, okay, there's a cliffhanger because this dude is not just a regular person, but either he has, right, a Nen ability, or he is being manipulated by someone else that has a Nen ability, and the person that this person, right, that the Nen user who's a manipulator is manipulating, right? This person has to like say certain phrases and things like that for the manipulator's ability to activate or whatever, right? It might be like it might combine different Nen types like manipulation and transmutation or something like that. I don't know. You know what I mean? At any rate, I like where Togashi left off. But this guy's definitely like super weird. Definitely a little odd. I have to go back. Maybe I saw him in like previous panels or something and I just didn't recognize dude. You know? But I just have a feeling that he's part of the Hailey family. Right? Let me see. Yeah, I think that guy's part of the Hailey family. He's probably one of those weird Nen users or something, but he I don't know. It's interesting. I just think it's a good cliffhanger, right? And I like how these guys are also good enough to like understand certain things, right? Like they had a feeling, right? He said, "Oh, there are more of you. You don't look to be military, right?" Like there's like a vibe, like something's wrong here. Let me check out the really quickly before I end the stream. I want to see the floor plans because they said that was pretty important. Like they were like looking for a particular kind of room or something like that. Let me see real quick. It said tier 3 first class cabins. In this area, the nouveau riche and all sorts of deplorables can blend in, right? Here. All first class cabins are built the same, right? Yes. They said this is the only room without a bathroom wall. Okay. Behind it is plumbing space, but the access panel is elsewhere. If the wall is there now, there's definitely a hidden room. It's against the outer hull of the ship, so anything could be back there. Go on. They probably won't attack military. Make sure your safety's off just in case. Right? So they opened the door. Right? And they said, if the wall is there now, there's definitely a hidden room. They said this is the only room without a bathroom wall. Okay. Behind it is plumbing space. So I guess the point is that when he opens the door, right, they look in and they see like 2 bunk beds or whatever. All right, there's like the bed and the WC. I guess WC is like the bathroom, like the WC. Or a closet. Like there's a closet, there's a bed, right? So the closet's supposed to be, yeah. So there's a closet next to the door, and then there's something, and there's a bed, but it's still weird. Like I feel like there's something that we're just like we're not like it's like let me see real quick. I feel like I'm missing something. Okay, so there's one right room that doesn't have a bed, right? This is the only room without a bathroom wall behind the plumbing. So I feel like they went into the room with, right? There's supposed to be 2 rooms that look like what the guy's in, and then 1 room that doesn't have a bed, I guess. And this guy's room has a bed, but it probably shouldn't have a bed. I'm just trying to figure this out. I'm just trying to like understand like kind of like how I'm supposed to be kind of looking at this. Right? All right. And he says, anyway, I haven't done anything wrong, so please come in. He keeps saying that. Like it's like a thing. Like he has to say that phrase. Like that's a specific phrase that he has to say, right? And my guess is that he's an end user. But like he has to say a particular phrase, right? That's one of his conditions. It's like a specific phrase that he has to say. Once he says the phrase, then his whatever his ability is can activate, and that ability can activate like within the space. So they have to be very careful here. If anything, I would have just killed this dude. But they also can't, right? Because they have to, put up appearances, and they can't just kill anybody they want without like good reason. So there's that. Okay. Let's see what people are saying in the comments. Yeah, I don't think the old man is a real living human. He keeps repeating himself and isn't very responsive. Definitely highly, yet we didn't see him with the others. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, right? It's like this guy's like either like some emission, like he's like a part of some emitter's ability, like kind of like Razor or whatever. In the 14 Devils, right? That ability, or Gorenu, right? Like those kind of abilities, right? Where you can kind of do that. But this is like fairly high level. I have someone who like can speak and like have a conversation, but it's not like super complicated, right? He's just kind of saying the same thing. If you take a look, okay. So let's see what he says specifically. Yeah, he says like certain word. He only says "Oh, there are more of you. You don't look to be military." So he does say something, but then he kept saying the same phrase. So there's definitely some weird like stuff going on here. This guy's weird. This guy's super weird. So there's that. Okay, I like the chapter. I thought it was really cool. I just enjoy Hunter x Hunter. So for me, it doesn't bother me when I don't understand like every single thing that's going on. I think sometimes people, when they're reading stories for the first time through, one thing that really bugs me with people, especially like people who are watching streamers, excuse me, people who are watching streamers or people who stream themselves, like sometimes like streamers like put too much on themselves to like remember every single thing the first time that they're reading, or people who watch streamers, like people who watch reactors or whatever, put so much on reactors, like to notice things the first time they're watching or the first time they're reading it. It's like it's the first time we're reading it. Like we're not like supercomputers or whatever. Like we're gonna miss things. We need time to contemplate things. Like, you know, when you watched One Piece the first time through, there were so many things that you did not know, so many things that you weren't aware of at all, right? That stunned you on the first read through. So it's always odd to me that like people who are like watching reactors are like, you didn't notice this thing when you were reading Hunter x Hunter, when you were reading all this when you were reading this dense narrative, and like you didn't remember this you didn't remember this really, this bit of an obscure thing like the first time you were reading this thing, whatever. It's like, shut up. It's like, it's annoying. It's like it pisses me off. I hate it. So for me, I try not to like get down on myself if I miss something or if I like incorrectly note something, because this is my first time reading through it. And even then, even if you're reading through it a second time or whatever, like if you still might miss things, you still might get a name wrong, you still might get an end ability wrong, whatever. So stuff like that just like bothers me. It's just so annoying. This is like a spam thing. Let me see. I'll just hide it. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Okay. Right. So stuff like that. I am going to end the stream now, but that was really cool. I'm gonna see what other people think. I'm gonna watch some other Hunter x Hunter reactions while I'm doing some dishwashing, setting up my dishwasher, and I'm gonna see what other people think and how they're thinking about it. But that's how I feel about it. I thought that the chapter ended really nicely. It was a good cliffhanger. Now I want to know like what's going on with this dude, with this old man, or middle-aged dude. So, and also like again, Nen is like, you got to be careful if you're a Nen user. It doesn't matter what kind of Nen user you are or whatever. Got to be careful because folks are out here trying to end your life. All right. Thank y'all for coming through to my live reaction of Hunter x Hunter chapter 393. And my initial thoughts. I like the chapter. I generally don't like rate chapters anymore or anything like that. I just don't have a use for it personally. But I don't mind if I don't mind anymore if like other people like rate a chapter or rank a chapter or whatever. That's their prerogative and that's your prerogative or whatever. But personally, I don't have like a use for it or whatever. I just don't care. I either like a chapter. I really like a chapter, or I thought a chapter was cool. Whatever. Like that is, it is what it is. So I enjoyed it. Thank y'all for coming through. All right. Shouts out to Amadou and Shadi for coming through. All right. And I'm definitely going to check out that Crollo Hisoka theory on Reddit. So thank you for coming through once more. I'm the Black Manga Critic, and I'm out.